Okay, so you are going to, where's my cursor? Oh my goodness. You're going to go up here to Polar Cloud, and you can Google Polar Cloud. It's polar3d.com. You're going to click sign in with Google, and I've put everything in there for you. These will be on if the printer's on. If the printer's off, it'll look like that. So you can go next to Tinkercad, and you are going to log in with your Google account, and you're going to have up your screen. And you got your keychain, you're going to tinker this. Now, it should work that you click export over here, you click 3D print, you click Polar Cloud, and you continue to Polar Cloud. And it takes a second, but it is transferring it all over to Polar Cloud. And then you will hit 3D print, you choose open slicer, and it should be loading. However, right at this point, there have been some that have not loaded. So if yours loads, then right over here you have all of your printers, A, D, E, F, A, B. I don't know what order they will be in. You won't have that one. You want to make sure you choose the printer of the color you want. So if you look at the board, there are examples of colors, and like if it says C, I don't know what color C is printing because I'm at home right now, but if it says C and you want the color of C, you choose Adventurer C. And if you like what printer E is doing, then you choose printer E. It doesn't matter what the words here say. Offline just means they're turned off. Online means they're on. The number of jobs in queue is how long the line is. So like printer C has nobody waiting in line. Printer F and printer A seem to be very popular because they have 3 people in line. And then you're going to go over here to print settings, and we have all of our options. So we have the infill, which is how solid or hollow the object will be. 8% is just fine for this, or 15%. You do not want anything more than that because it will take forever. Shell thickness, 2 is fine. That's how much the outside is. And by the way, if you hover over there, it tells you everything you need to know about it. Resolution is how nice the layers are. We like the medium. Medium is fine. Draft is like a rough draft. It'll be thicker layers. Medium is fine. Platform adhesion, we talked about this. We talked about rafts and we talked about brims. But since you follow directions, because I know all of you have, right? You don't need either one of these because your keychain should be flat on the back. So a skirt is just fine. Then there won't be anything extra added onto your keychain. And the last thing are supports. Since all of your keychains are nice and flat, you don't need either one of those. So you've made it this far. That's great. You will then hit print, and that's all you have to do. I take over the rest. You can see there's somebody's keychain in front of mine. When the printer's on, you'll see the camera. I have the ability to start it. You don't. I think the only thing you have the ability to do is remove your job and delete your job and try again. So if you didn't like what you liked, that's fine. Now, if you've made it this far, that's great. But if yours froze at the step where you selected to go to the build plate, we're going to fix that. So you should have this other tab for Polar Cloud open. So we're going to close this. You should have this tab open. What you're going to do is go ahead and refresh this tab. And you want to make sure it says Troy Junior High School. And you have A, B, C, and D of all of our printers. And you might see E and F. I don't know. But you need to make sure these are there. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go up here where it says Explore. And you're going to go to Explore Objects. And where the objects are, you can find everything that you've been uploaded. Mr. Greer has a lot. But you're going to find your keychain, and when you click on it, you can see it, and it's the same step as everything else that was happening. You're going to choose 3D print, you're going to choose open slicer, and for some reason, usually it will load this time. Don't know what the difference is, but it worked 6th and 7th period this way, so fingers crossed it will continue to work for us. If yours doesn't load the first time, that's how we go about things. It's the same as what I said before, so if you fast forwarded because yours didn't work, here we go again, round 2. We have up here the printer. So the options of printers that are listed are the match what's on the board. So we have printer C, D, E, F, well, F, E, B, and A. I don't know why they're in that order, who knows. But you can see the name of the printer, the status of the printer, which I think is offline, online printing. Maybe it says ready to print, I don't know. Offline just means the printer is off. You can still get in line even though the printer is off. 3 jobs in queue means that there are 3 jobs in front of you in line. Q means line. So apparently printer F and printer A are very popular colors. I think that's the blue-green ombre, and that one is the black or purple. Looks like if it keeps going that long, we will be going to black. Possibly. Not guaranteed. I don't know. So you're going to choose what color you want. I'm going to go with B because there's only one in line. You don't need to mess with any of that. That is the position of your keychain on the print bed, and Polar Cloud does it all for you. It's great. What you do need to go to is print setting. So the print setting, we have some options to choose from. So it says infill amount. That is how solid or hollow the object is going to be, because these are not hollow, but these are not solid. Default is 8%, but you know what? Go ahead and click 15% if you want to. That's fine. You do not need 30 or 45. That will just take forever. Shell thickness, that's how much the outer perimeter of your keychain would have. 2 is plenty. Resolution. Draft is just like a draft. We have thicker layers, so less of them because that number is bigger. However, that means it's not as smooth on the outside. So we like to go with medium because this is not a huge for sale project with lots of fine details. That would be high. This is a normal finished project. We don't want draft. Draft is basically like a rough draft. It's quick and it's rough. So medium is fine. Platform adhesion is how this object is going to be made secure on the print bed. If you follow directions, which I'm pretty sure you all are, great job, you need to choose skirt. We would only need brim and raft if we have supports being used, or you have a very large thing. This is not very large, so skirt is just fine. Then if you choose raft or brim, your keychain will have extra stuff on it, and I will not be cleaning it off for you. And then the last option is support type. So since all of your keychains are nice and flat on the back and nice and smooth, you don't need any support, so you want to make sure you click none. And if you have any questions over these, if you just hover over the question marks, it tells you what it means. Okay, so once you have all those, you are ready to put your keychain in line. So as soon as you hit print, bloop, little swirling yellow there, and it's now in line. So you can see this is the printer. This right here, when the printer's on, there will be a camera view for our printers A, B, C, and D. Over here is the status of our printer. Since the printer is off, it's cold, and I can't click start. You cannot click start. You cannot control the temperature. So even though you see things happening, you cannot do anything wrong. I have had students look at this and go, oh my goodness, Ms. Greer, it's really hot, and email me thinking that they have started the printer and the printer might catch school on fire. 1, hopefully the printer would never catch the school on fire. No, we aren't thinking that. And 2, you do not have the ability from your Polar Cloud account to operate the printers. Only I do. And just a reminder, you guys don't touch the printers unless you are given permission to, which probably won't happen. So, what you can see is your job in line. I can see everybody's job in line, but you can see your job in line. And if you need to, if you made a mistake, you want to change the colors or something, all you have to do is click remove print, remove job. And it's fine. And it's done. So, Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go back to Canvas and hit submit.